4. Reverse thinking approaches to transform your life. In the journey to wealth and financial freedom, we often find ourselves stuck in traditional ways of thinking, making our goals seem harder to reach. However, there are reverse thinking approaches that can open new doors and truly transform your life. These aren't just abstract theories, they're principles proven by some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. The loss-first mindset. Start with the end in mind and be willing to lose. Many people start businesses hoping to make money quickly, but this very mindset is often the biggest obstacle. The secret lies in a reverse thinking approach. Clearly define the end result you want to achieve, then figure out how to get there. Crucially, you must be willing to consciously accept losses in the initial stages. For instance, if you want to become famous in 2 years, instead of trying to convince 2,000 people to come to your birthday party, why not find 2,000 people who share your birth month and throw a combined birthday bash? This approach is far faster and more effective. Giants like Amazon and Facebook from their very beginnings studied how to lose money. They accepted financial losses to gain user presence and market share. When you're just starting a business, if you're only focused on immediate profits, you'll miss out on attracting customers. Think about Alibaba in its early days. If they charged high fees when no one understood e-commerce, would anyone have used their platform? Grand opening sales, free beer at a restaurant, or deep discounts at a clothing store are all classic examples of accepting initial losses to attract customers, build trust, and establish habits. Wealthy individuals have a longer-term vision. They understand that a small initial loss in exchange for future reputation, customer loyalty, and massive profits is a worthwhile investment. In contrast, those with a poverty mindset often only see short-term gains, which contributes to the high failure rate in startups. Loss here doesn't mean waste. It's a strategic investment in your customers and your market. 2. Investing in your team. Building value from within. Beyond being willing to lose for your customers, another vital principle is to invest in your team. Many business owners are solely focused on how they can make money, but successful leaders prioritize how their team members can make money. Imagine earning $30,000 in a month from a multi-level marketing or insurance business. Instead of keeping it all, distribute the entire amount to your team members. This not only creates immense motivation but also triggers a second-round distribution effect, where the company has already distributed once and you distribute again. After a few months, as your team members start earning, you'll naturally find yourself earning more consistently. A business's growth isn't measured by your fancy car or big house, but by the growth of your team. When you're willing to share profits, your team will work harder, serve customers better, and that's the foundation for your business's organic growth. Instead of immediately enrolling in complex management courses before your company is even established, start by sharing the money. This isn't charity, it's a smart strategy to attract and retain talent. 3. Products follow customers, not vice versa. A primary reason many new products or campaigns fail is that we often do things backward. Most people create a product first, then go looking for customers. But successful businesses do the opposite. They understand customer needs first, then research and develop products to meet those needs. Whether you're in e-commerce, traditional sales, or insurance, what you need is a pool of potential customers first. From there, you can select the right product. A slightly lower profit margin initially is okay because that's how you validate real market demand. All your assumptions about a product's value are meaningless without market validation. Celebrities and influencers don't start with a product or a project. They begin with an existing audience, then find products or services that align with their audience's needs. So, focus on creating value and educating your customers. Only when they have a need should you consider providing a solution and offering a product. This not only makes your sales efforts more effective, but also builds lasting customer relationships. 4. Sell solutions, not just products. The core of selling isn't just putting a product on the market, it's about providing solutions to people's problems. Many salespeople fail because they try to push their products without understanding that the customer might not need that specific product to solve their issue. Instead of trying to sell when a customer isn't ready, focus on creating demand. For example, if you want to sell a specific wine to a restaurant, don't just walk in and ask the owner if they want to carry your wine. Instead, have a group of people go into the restaurant and ask for that particular wine. When enough people inquire, the restaurant owner will recognize the demand and seek you out. This is a higher level of selling that requires patience and foresight. In the initial stages, you need to be willing to lose money for your customers and your team, but afterward, you'll reap substantial rewards. In business partnerships, always prioritize creating demand and meeting the other party's needs before discussing collaboration. Transform your reverse thinking to transform your life. Successful people don't wait for everything to be perfect before they start. They're willing to perfect what isn't already perfect. It's precisely because everyone is doing it that I won't. It's because everyone isn't doing it that I will. This reverse thinking, combined with the ability to define the outcome first, is the key to achieving extraordinary success. If you want a great relationship, think about the ultimate outcome. Building a family, a shared future. Once you've identified your potential life partner, take them to see cars, to look at houses. This creates a different and much deeper level of expectation than just going to movies or shopping. In summary, if you remember nothing else from this article, remember these two critical points. In the initial stages, be willing to lose money for your customers and lose money for your team. When you apply these reverse thinking approaches, you'll find the path to success becomes wide open and unstoppable. These are the foundational reverse thinking principles that every entrepreneur, investor, and wealthy individual applies, whether they consciously realize it or not. Start your reverse thinking journey today to reap the rewards you deserve.